welcome back. We're live on KBLP with Urban Legends Revisited. Michelle, you got it, looked it up. Thank you for the info on that. Before we get to that, I just got a notification. Yes, I played it twice. It was cool. I love it anyway. That was a oopsie finger got in the way thing. Anyhow, a 100-year-old ghost ship was discovered in the Ohio River by a kayaker. This was just May 27th of this year. It was a great day as the kayakers were cruising through the forest on the Ohio River. They certainly did not expect to discover a ghost ship over a century old. Shockingly, as they cruised along the Ohio River, they discovered the amazing sight of an abandoned vessel. And even though I wish I could show you the pictures, because I do have pictures, it turned out they had found a ship with a proud history within the USA. The ship was initially crafted by a Delaware shipmaker named Pusey and Jones. The manufacture was started by Mr. Joshua Pusey and his partner John Jones in Wilmington. They rented an area from a whaling company that was positioned through the Pennsylvania Railroad. In the year 1851, the company bought an interest and changed its name to Betts, Pusey, Jones, and Seal. 3 years later, their bet paid off. They constructed, the first iron-hulled sailboat in the U.S. They built a vessel that took the crown at America's Cup. It was the first steel yacht ever to take home the crown. In 1887, the company built the first steel-hulled yacht to win the America's Cup. The Volunteer was the name of the ship. And the company caught the attention of the man of the name Maxwell. And he was a railroad executive of the Pennsylvania Railroad that Pusey and Jones were positioned next to. He was a businessman, but one of his true passions was yachting. And he won the 1907 Cup with his ship Queen. And the ship was initially constructed 2 years into the 20th century. It was created as a yacht for Maxwell, he was also a renowned railroad executive. It first set sail in the second week of April in the year 1902, where it stayed faithful until its first change of ownership. This is some of the history on the ghost ship they found. Just before World War I, the Celt was bought by a gentleman named Manton Metcalf and was happily used under the new name of Sachem. But when the war broke out in 1914, Germany's key strategy to defeat the British was to be able to stop the resources from North America from being delivered to the British Empire. Germany was trying to starve and collapse Britain's economy. Germany believed they had the advantage because of their famous submarines, the U-boats. They patrolled the Atlantic, trying to send any shipment headed towards Britain to the bottom of the ocean. And this was the first time submarines played a pivotal role in warfare. U-boats were an incredibly effective tool. And in order to combat the disadvantage, the Navy started to rent well-crafted boats from the country's wealthy elite. The goal was to use the quick ships to outclass the submarines by spotting and outmaneuvering them. The 186-foot yacht that was now owned by Mr. Metcalf was the perfect fit. As the U.S. entered the war, in the April of year 1917, they began searching for vessels that would help them. Then Sachem was found and acquired by the Navy. The ship kept its name and was called SP-192, USS Sachem. It was equipped with charges that were used to sink the submarines, as well as machine guns to respond to the threat. The USS Sachem was used to patrol the coastline of the U.S. Woodrow Wilson dubbed the World War I as the war to end wars. And for this experiment, they used the USS Sachem to conduct research through none other than Thomas Edison. And of course, we all know about Edison. He was trusted by the U.S. government to help combat the U.S.'s biggest disadvantage at sea. Edison looked like the perfect fit to find a strategy to combat and sink the U-boats. Let's see. I don't want to go into all that. Sachem proudly completed the war and was returned to its rightful owner. After Mann had received his boat, he kept it for a time before he chose to sell it off to a banker. During the Great Depression, the boat was pawned off to Jake Martin, who used it as a fishing vessel. And again, the Navy bought it again in 1942. Okay. This historic yacht was used to conduct experiments and testing for new sonar technology before it was sent into retirement in 1945. The yacht was returned to the owner. He then chose to rename it as Sachem. He resold the boat to Circle Line. It became a flagship tour boat by New York. It could hold 500 tourists, as it elegantly showed the passengers the history and beauty of New York. I want to see where it was. Okay, the new owner accepted the money. Miller pulled the boat out of the muck that it was thrown into, repaired the boat, and one day while he was working on it, a limo cruised up and asked if Madonna could use the newly remodeled ship. And it was used in the music video for her Papa Don't Preach video. Miller used Sachem on Independence Day as Ronald Reagan relit the Statue of Liberty. Shortly after Independence Day, Miller chose to take his vessel home. He bought outside of northern Kentucky. The last journey would end in the colorful history of the yacht. It is still 25 miles from Cincinnati, where the river flows to meet the Mississippi River. And of course, people died on there and all sorts of things. So that was just found in May. So I thought that was pretty cool. And they say it is a ghost ship. Now, let's talk about... yeah, you first, Michelle. You say it first. We're going to talk about the Ramada Hotel Michelle is staying at in Sterling, Colorado. It's supposed to be haunted, and I do have some info on it. Okay. Let's see. Okay. The Ramada Inn in Sterling, Colorado is reportedly haunted.